scouting it out, looking for the early kill on Ducalis.
An early first blood would feel rather good. They're going to have to use the blood grenade.
Your 3 cores are pretty stationary. You want to anchor fights around objectives around Roshan, ancient stacks, tier 1s, and take the fights where you have good vision and you can use your ults well. If you start getting dragged around the map, if you start having to deal with a lot of lane shove.
Skewer back into the tower. Miro low on HP, but they make the move anyway. Good damage on a Satanic, just enough perhaps to get the kill.
Nope.
And a Fairy Fire, so he stays alive. But so does Miro. So considering where Miro started at the beginning of that fight, very good trade-off for Betboom.
Hey, look at this TF, they're doing really well.
Okay, look at Ducalis. He wants to cancel as much of the healing salve as possible, but this does leave Satanic a bit alone. The Tombstone's still up for a second. That one hit wasn't enough. Oh no, the Tombstone's still up for a couple more seconds. Miro's going to be game where you watch Miro potentially die. Good dead shot back. The decay, not quite enough for the creeps. That's enough.
You rather die.
And now Save is probably going to die too, as Ducalis. Overtime thing means I don't have to worry about trying to get the last hit.
Whole Save looking for no one.
They're going to get pick up. An assassinate.
To come in and you out skirmish them, you can gain a huge advantage there.
Nailed the skewer.
Fight for this.
I don't think Ducalis wins this on the 1v2, which that is what it's going to be. Another great dead shot. Now they do have 2 more supports coming in. They're going to try and help out Ducalis. He is going to fall here, but they can win the fight overall. Ducalis is not dead.
Oh my God.
Oh! Situation. Hastrune, though, was spotted by Parivision, and GBK shows it. Well, I was going to say, if anybody shows up, they might just get run down by a hasted sniper. Kataomi's efficient, and he finds 9 class.
Exactly what you want. Bring the supports into this. And you have no chance of fighting the sniper.
Yeah, not at all. You can see no one has already told him as much. He's like, dog, I'm farming this neutral creep. I'm not coming to help you out, sorry.
But a big component of this also is that
some support coming in, dead shot, and he nightmares his way out of the Serpent Wards. He's still gonna die, but that was a cool move. Ducalis, who has been left in this safe lane to deal with the wave, is not going to be the first point of contact. Betboom are going to sneak behind him, knowing that Satanic is a much better kill. Now they've got to hit the calling. Okay, Fiend Script. Yeah, there's no stuns to stop the Fiend Script. I forgot about that. Impotent in that regard, and he'll just be an extra kill. A cherry on top in this situation.
It's not too shabby.
I don't know if they were really ever intending to full all in on this tower, knowing that the Tidehunter is going to show up at some point in time to defend. Don't get the Undying out of it.
A nice defense from Betboom. They are really bringing the numbers this game.
And dropped a River Ward and somehow did not pop that smoke. It would have been a great position to break that smoke, because otherwise might find its mark on the mid lane. GBK is hitting that mid tower. Save runs into it now. We will end up dying to the smoke, but again, better that than anybody else, really. DM comes marching in. They're going to try and take over this triangle area, but maybe they go for
to be disintegrated.
It looks like a dream inventory.
Tower's under attack.
Why does he even have the wand when you think about it?
That point.
Wasted gold. I mean, you could have another 4 him. Why stop there, actually? Why not?
Nice dead shot.
Higher.
Got one hand tied behind my back for this fight.
Look at this angle, though. Oh my.
RP on 2. Beautiful setup. Ravage is entirely unnecessary, but I'm sure it felt really nice.
Thanks for playing Dota.
Courier. Aggressively look for things.
Gonna find DM. Another shapeshift used defensively. Skewer back on 2, and the Fiend Script can't be stopped. All they could do is try and kill Kataomi, which they will manage to do.
Therefore, it works.
Ain't looking too steady.
Yeah, there's no way GPK was ready to shrapnel that one. Initiation coming in. No one trying to set something up for his team with the James on a GPK. He's already at half HP. This is looking pretty good. GPK, he's going to die almost immediately. Now the RP does catch the Ember Spirit, but no damage behind it. Skewer back in, underneath the calling. Really nicely played by Miro, but they're just going to have to TP out. This is not a fight for them.
Get out here. Oh! You're lucky to get out of there with everybody, because Sniper going down first is nightmare there.
Yeah. Skewer back on a Satanic into the calling once again, and they still are ready to go with the Ravage. Are they going to be able to blow him up fast enough? It looks like he might be able to get off the Thunder. Oh no, Kiritich! He activates the Kraken Shell, but it's not good enough to stay alive.
He had Gem too.
Misjudge of the situation, and all of a sudden, Parivision. A lead, a gem, and maybe a tier 2.
you're going to be in a very rough spot.
Yep, because this is going to be nice.
Okay,
play.
there goes the
nice,
smoke.
smooth move from no one. Oh, I can already feel it, man. I can already feel it. Parivision's doing that thing, trying to get him to initiate. Falling over the staircase. It's going to be a little difficult for Parivision to push into this one. The rest of the BKB from no one really trying to get a kill out of this one. Kiritage, oh, we got hit by the damn creeps again. Satanic hits him with the reflection, trying to finish him off. The tide is still up. He pops a Kraken shell. He's slowed down to a crawl here. He's just going to die. Push forward by Parivision. Might be an opportunity, but the smoke is going to break off the neutral crates in that class. He makes the Hex initiation. A dead shot does go out. Miro can get away thanks to the skewer. They've killed the wolves. They've killed some of the threat, but Satanic, he's looping in from behind. GPK is a little bit surrounded. Kiritage trying to protect his sniper as best as possible. Nice push down to the low ground, but GPK is still being hounded by these wolves. Now Kiritage is taking some damage from Satanic. No one thinking about jumping in. Fiend's Grip on a DM underneath this tower. GPK is fine for now. His BKB is going to wear out soon, though. They have successfully managed to back themselves away from Parivision. It almost looks like a situation where they might be able to push out into them.
It's top tower.
BKB from no one as well.
No one stops
Build them
that
all up.
magic wand.
He's still holding the charges. Charges from the start of the game.
Might be. Stone on the high ground. RP on 2. With the calling. Very nice setup. Another Ravage that... Oh, nice dodge there from 9 class. Not that it saves him, but it was cool. Outworld staff dodged the Ravage 10.
Next level. There's
Take this.
yeah, meta coming back up here. 20 seconds. Taken form is available again as well, and Terrorblade Illusion top.
Nice catch. No one. A beautiful pickup straight into the Fiend's Grip. This is the combo right here that Parivision will not have an answer to. Catching more. Outworld Staff goes out onto the Rod of Atos, but Night Class will fall. Buyback immediately going to put to use as no one jumping around. GPK is the target. DM is going after Miro right now, trying to get the RP out of him, and the RP is never used. He just falls. GPK, the rest of his BKB is just simply not doing enough damage. He's not killing anything. The Ravage is finally getting put to use. It is so many heroes, but they're not killing anything. There is no damage.
Somehow the tide gets out of there. Titanic on the low ground took a fight.
There's just too much going on. They can't seem to find any openings. Okay, there's the skewer. There's the RP. Miro drops it immediately.
The sniper's dead.
Again, the damage is not the best because the sniper is still dead. They're slowing down this Lycan. Got the anchor on him. Yep, they're trying to keep him out, but there goes the Tombstone. That picks him up. Kiritage gets broken. Takes a ton of damage in that window. Now he's got to reset. Got to deal with the Tombstone as well. Parivision will let them have...
Ward's bottom. There's just no stop on all 3 of these lanes right now. They're just going to wrap their way to victory.
At this rate, yeah. Night Class sneaking in with his Glimmer Cape. He is spotted, though. Nice catch. That should be a pick, but no one's going to go in. Chains on 2 with the Shivas on full supports. Katomi getting low while the Terrorblade goes after GPK. GPK trying to push himself away, but now it's Kiritage's problem. The damage is surmounting. It's too much for them to be able to handle. Satanic just marching forward and beating them all to a pulp. The Ravage finally gets used with the buyback used from Save. They don't have anything else. It's just Kiritage and Save trying to hold the game together, hold the series up. Satanic goes into the fountain and will die to the fountain. It wasn't Save, it wasn't Kiritage, it was the fountain that will provide the damage. But with a buyback being used, it is still a bad position for Betboom with no buybacks on the rest of their heroes. It is just going to be a march down mid. Parivision will close this series out a 3-0 style. They are just too damn good.
I think they were too damn good the entire time. This felt like one of those events we all knew who was going to win from like day 2.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, this team, they're here to play. They're super confident, super cocky. Pick 'em.